I put it on the screen, but Terrion Arnold starts a new podcast with Patrick Surtain. I have a lot to say about this. I'm a huge fan of Terrion Arnold. Excuse me. I think we all know that. I speak highly of him. I think highly of him. But I just know in my heart, and I just know, and for real, for him, this ain't a good look. I do not like today's athletes with a podcast at all. I don't think you should be speaking on today's politics as an athlete. I don't think you should be speaking on the sport that you're playing on as an athlete. Now, if you want to go talk about basketball, or you want to talk about, I would say I want to talk about my personal experiences. I want to talk about the sport that I'm playing in. I mean, I wouldn't even talk about the college version of the sport I'm playing in. I don't like it, bro. I don't like current players with podcasts. Shout out to Josh Down and his brother Caleb Downs. And then I don't like it. I don't like the same. I'm not saying they podcasts are not good. The St. Brown podcast, I don't like it. I just think I don't even like former players doing the podcast unless they're gonna do it like Byron Scott or like the Knucklehead podcast or something like. I don't like it, bro. I just don't like it. I just think it becomes, oh, you hating on the young guys or you did. I just think honestly, bro. I just think the podcast has been saturated. And what's so funny is they told YouTubers that we wasn't shit and y'all shit is trash. And now look at everybody want to grab a microphone and start a podcast. I don't like. I mean, but just speaking on I don't like it from the current players. And Terrion hasn't established anything. At least Michael Parsons established, and being with Dallas and having some good and being highly good, he established something. But it's a distraction. I don't need to speak on what the Patriots did. I don't need to speak on what the Bears did. I don't need to speak on what the Vikings did. Channel that energy to something else. I don't even feel like it's masculine when these dudes be doing TikTok dances, whether it's with your kids, with your girl. This shit is just, come on, go be a man. Go build something. Go change a tire. Now, if you got a message that you want to convey, that's a strong and good positive message. I don't have it. Or you want to do DIY type stuff. And like I said, it's a guy with a podcast that for guys who didn't grow up with fathers to show them how to change doorknobs and put toilets in and do plaster. And he does these little things. I think that's very positive. If you want to share your life experience with people, I think that's positive. But men, showing off their nails being painted and starting podcasts, like, fuck out of here, dog. I'm sorry, man. I don't like it. Especially when you Terrion Arnold, when most people in Detroit, which I don't believe is true because I think he put good footage on last year, is comparing him to Jeff Okudah. And that's no disrespect to Jeff Okudah. But it's just getting out of his sound. I don't need everybody to have a podcast. I just don't, especially current players. Why do y'all need a microphone? Why do y'all want to be in season talking about this? Go open your playbook up. Especially when you have an established Patrick Surtain, the best corner in football. If anybody know football, he the best corner in football. It ain't even close. He's the best corner in football. And then you're still trying to establish yourself as, a solid corner in football, which I think he has all the ability to be one of the better corners in football. I just think it's just, I don't like it, bro. And I know, fuck what I think, and I'm not mad about it. Fuck what I'm thinking, but I just don't like it, man. No, I just don't like it. And like I said, I don't really care for a lot of the ex-athletes getting podcasts. Because sometimes it seems counterproductive because, oh, you just hating on people, and this is the way it used to be, and it's kind of like, then they start telling stories about what happened in the locker room, and they felt like it turns into gossip. They turn into gospel kings. And that's just my opinion. And I know, I might be in the minority, but at the end of the day, dog, back in the day, you sit in the sauna or y'all playing 2K or, doing what y'all doing back in the day. Then that was God talk. We talk about albums, girls, life. You got this happening, and that was the time where guys would bond and, guys would have therapy and joke about your problems and, you know what I'm saying? And then, everybody go their separate way. Now with the internet, people don't, and you see this with women too, they don't have the close friendship that you used to have, where the actual in-person friendship Now everybody feel like I gotta go on TikTok to tell people, or I gotta go on Instagram to tell people because I can make some money and it's therapy. But I don't like it. I hate the fact. If the NFL or the sports ever came out with a rule, I would say no podcast during the season. I think that'd be the best rule change they made since moving the extra point back to the 30-yard line. I do not like it. It just seems like gossip. It just seems like bulletin board material. Go play Call of Duty. Go be in your playbook. You know what I'm saying? Go change the oil in your Ferrari or something. Like, go do something productive. I hate the fact that everybody feel like and it's a lot of people that get a podcast and they have no talent. Like Cam Newton has talent. You know what I'm saying? Like he has talent. You look at a guy like Andre Ward who do the boxing version for Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes. Talented interviewer. You look at Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes. Talented. There's some guys that start a podcast and even with all the editing in the world, or women as well too, and they have no charisma, no stage presence, no video presence. Like, it's enough. You can't just get a camera and read off the AI or no. Like, you get a Club 520 that's very talented. But for every one of those, you get a whole bunch of guys that's not talented. You'll get a raw podcast like Kwame Brown, who's phenomenal, who's just a real motherfucker. But for every one of those, you get a trash podcast. Everybody don't deserve to be. And I love Tony Allen and Zach Reynolds, but hey, do you need that podcast? No, you don't need it. Everybody don't have a gift to gab or gift to get information across your screen. And Terrion is got a great personality. I don't know much about Pastor Surtain personality. Terrion is a great person, but he need to focus on his craft. He need to focus on, getting to where Patrick Surtain is at. Don't even worry about a podcast. But I get it. They want to pave a way for life after football and all that stuff. And that's the quickest way to do it. Get a microphone. If you fall off in Hollywood, get a microphone, get a following, get back in Hollywood. That's what they doing. But I'm just not a fan of it. And I might sound old, or I might sound people, oh man, you hate. I just hate it. I don't even want to get my fucking sports news from Sports Center or Stephen A. Smith no more. That shit's trash. Just show the highlights and shut the fuck up. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist, hit the link tree. I'll put the poster up there. You can find the podcast from there. Just because I don't like it don't mean I won't share the link where y'all can watch it and support it or whatever. But in my opinion, it's just this world going to shit. But hit the link in the description. Find me everywhere. Peace.